I feel personally connected to the Second World War because of my family. My great-grandfather, David Rodger, fought in the Second World War. I first met him when I was 5 months old in February 2004, when my mom took me to visit him and my great-grandmother in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, where they lived. It was his 86th birthday at the time, and he was suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Unfortunately, he passed away September 2004 at the age of 86. But my great-grandmother, his wife, Nell Rodger, is still alive and healthy at the ripe age of 98, and I visit her every year during summer. Through her and other family members, I've learned a great deal about not only my great-grandfather, but the role he played in World War II, and in particular the DamBuster raids. During the war, my great-grandpa was a part of the Royal Canadian Air Force, who was a rear gunner on a Lancaster bomber. The DamBusters were a group of 133 airmen from 5 different Commonwealth countries. The DamBusters' mission was to destroy enemy hydroelectricity dams. They would do this by flying their bombers 50 feet above the water, then releasing a specially designed bomb that would skip across and destroy enemy dams, causing floods and chaos. His squadron played a critical role in destroying enemy infrastructure in unfriendly territories. At the end of all the DamBuster raids, of the 133 airmen, only 80 survived, my great-grandpa being one of those fortunate airmen. After the war, his Squadron 617's motto became "Après moi la déluge," which translates to "After me, the flood." After the war, my great-grandfather returned to his small northern Ontario hometown, Sault Ste. Marie, where he married his pre-war fiancée, my great-grandmother, Nell Rodger. They had 9 children, and my great-grandmother Janet was the 3rd eldest. The DamBusters squadron were considered heroes after the war. My great-grandfather and grandmother traveled the Commonwealth to attend reunions, anniversaries, and other celebrations. They even personally met the Queen of England at one of those events. In Sault Ste. Marie, my great-grandfather became a foreman at a local steel mill. But in his free time, he played hockey during the winter and baseball during the summer. They also loved to spend time at their cottage on Lake Superior in the summer, where he loved to fish. Every summer, when I go back to Sault Ste. Marie, we spend time at my great-grandmother's cottage. One of the stories that my great-grandma always tells me is about how Dave used to love to skip stones. Every time I'm at the cottage, I make an effort to go out to the water and skip the same stones that he would have skipped, and reflect on the past. I feel grateful that my great-grandfather and other Canadian soldiers were willing to risk their lives for the freedoms we have in Canada today. In conclusion, through the experiences of my great-grandfather, I feel personally connected to the experience of a Canadian soldier during the Second World War.